Hello guys, here is Venki from Singapore, an e-waste business consultant and a global expert. We provide turnkey solutions, includes technology and equipments to set up e-waste recycling business and recovery of gold, silver, platinum, palladium, copper, and all other valuable materials from the electronic waste. First of all, we need to question like if you wants to be an entrepreneur, if you want to start a business, and if you want a great business idea, if you want to have mentor, hereby I wish to share and explain what are the keys to be an entrepreneur in a e-waste business. So there are key 15 steps to be followed in order to be a successful e-waste business owner. Number 1, why start an e-waste business? What is the importance of e-waste business as compared to many other business models around us? And what's the background of the e-waste business? What are the products and services which we are talking about? What's the core vision and mission you need to set upon? And how the business structure and the market analysis, who are all our targeted market clients, what is our competitive advantage as compared to many other recyclers, the sales strategy, the sales projection, the marketing strategy, publicity and advertising strategy, pricing strategy, startup expenditures, and sustainability and expansion strategy. So these are the 15 which I think, based on our experience, are the key fundamentals to be a successful e-waste business entrepreneur. First point, why start an e-waste business? What's big about e-waste business? Today, the world is growing along with electronics. All economies globally is depends on three E's. One is electronics, second one is energy, and third one is environment. So most of the developing as well as developed world takes the triple E products of the key drivers of their economy. And as well our part and parcel of life is depends on the electronic products from the day we wake up until the end of the day. You can just imagine we are completely depend on electronic products. An average home contains almost 24 different types of electrical and electronic products such as TV, computers, laptop, mobile phones, iPads, air conditioners, refrigerators, audio and video systems, cables, remotes, and so on. So the consumption of triple E products is keep increasing. It's also because of the lifestyle is changing, and these electronic product manufacturers are upgrading their technology, the new innovative technology, so that they encourage the consumers use more and more. It's all digital world, and today the connectivity and easiness of doing the business using the electronics are so much easy. And of course the growing purchase power, the growing younger populations. For example, India, 65% of the people are less than 35 years. It's a huge human capital, huge human resources. And of course social media dominations today, unlike in the past we used to write the letters and we used to wait for the responses through the post office, but today everything happens by one touch via WhatsApp call, emails, and so on. New normal, especially the COVID, is also teaching us a big lesson. The new normal COVID life, which prevents traveling, air industries are down, and we cannot meet physically to make the negotiation, to make the business deals. So this makes online work from homes, online educations, online medical services, conferences via Zoom, and so on. So all these indirectly demands more and more electronics for our day-to-day life and for our businesses. So likewise, the e-waste generation is like a tsunami today. It's more than 54 million tons of e-waste generated globally year on year, and which is almost 14% increasing. Compound annual growth rate is almost 14%. So it is an urban gold or above the ground mining. Currently, it's worth around $70 billion. It will be doubled soon due to ever witnessing depends on dependency on the triple E products and likewise the e-waste volume. Unfortunately, more than 95% of e-waste values based on just few metals or less than 20% of its composition like precious metal like gold, silver, platinum, palladium, as well as maybe some other non-precious metal like copper, aluminum and certain valuable rare earth metals. So the entire electronic waste coming out from basically precious metal and non-ferrous metals. So the second point is how to deal with that. How can you set up a business? So to set up the business in e-waste, unlike any other business model, so other businesses model are there in the market for decades, whereas e-waste business is pretty new to this market. There are no international standard benchmark in terms of technology, in terms of knowledge building, in terms of certifications and so on. So you need experience and you need knowledge to understand the business. You need experts guidance to choose the right technology so as to be cost effective and environmentally sound business model. Here, the Vance Chemistry, which is our company, a Singapore based e waste consultancy company, we have about 25 years of experience in the hardcore e waste recycling business, starts from the scratch to completely complete life cycle of electronic waste. We provide expertise and we are having a great global knowledge and we provide a one-stop turnkey solutions to make e-waste business successful. See, again, the in order to be successful, the understanding of the metallurgy or the chemistry around the electronic waste, which is a raw material, is very important. The quality of the raw material. Example, if you take 1 ton of material, how much gold is there, how much silver is there, how much copper is there, what type of plastics are there. If we know this chemistry of a 1,000 kgs of e-waste, then we can able to see what kind of technology to be used and how economically it can be recovered back and put to the supply. So Vance never advised the ready-made technologies to any client where we customize the processes after a thorough feasibility study. And our feasibility study also is varies from the country to country, from city to city, and also depends on the policy guidelines and the stakeholders' perception, the mindset, the awareness among the generators, and so on. So it's not a standard business model, unlike people thinks that anyone and everyone can able to start the business. So the technology is complying with national and international EHS guidelines, and our services include starts from the scratch. Like you don't know anything, for example, we can able to help you to do the feasibility study, and then once feasibility study shows that in an interesting business, then we can design the right equipments and we can able to select the right suppliers for the equipments and fabrications, customization and implementation of the project, commercialize the production. And we are not just stop there, we will also able to train the entire business cycle. In addition to that, we can also provide certifications like ISO standards like ISO 9001, 14001, and auto certifications, and also a security systems to run the business and able to connect to the global clients like OEMs, MNCs, public sectors, and so on. We have already extended our consultancy services to number of clients around the globe. We established total turnkey management for some clients, starts from the zero to refining of copper, then precious metal like gold, silver, platinum, palladium refining, rare earth metals recovery, and compliances to all the standards locally and global standards. And we have been very well exposed to the global markets in providing our consultancy services. Like in Singapore, we have set up few companies in USA, in South Africa, in Malaysia, in Taiwan, China, Philippines, Thailand, Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, Sri Lanka, India, etc. So the core strengths and services to potential entrepreneurs. What are the key strengths one needs to have in order to be successful in e-waste business? The success of business is based on the volume of e-waste you collect, and not just volume, the quality of the electronic waste scrap you collect, and also what kind of services you are able to provide. So that is what we do the feasibility study to help the potential clients, and then we design the equipments. Of course, the design of equipments is basically say customization. There are no standard equipments around the globe. You can buy a shredders which can be used for many purposes unless you know exactly the shredders should do what job. We are experienced in the shredding technology. We know exactly what kind of shredders and how many shredders, what kind of techniques to be used so that wide range of electronic scraps can be shredded and can be separated in one go, like aluminum, copper, and precious metals, the plastic separately, the iron and steel separately, and so on. So then once we do the separations, then you need to recover the valuable metals, whether it's a non-ferrous and precious metals. So then it's a recovery and refining. And again, when it comes to the refining, predominantly because most of electronic waste, the value comes out from the precious metal like gold, silver, platinum, palladium. And again, we can also process the jewelry scrap, and we are also expertise in the catalytic converter business, dental scraps, mining concentrates, lamps, cables, tire recycling, the battery recycling, the plastic waste recycling, and complete strategy, and also the rare earth metals recovery and refining. And to comply with all the standards, we are able to design the right and competent pollution control equipments to comply with the local as well as international standards. And also we will make sure the plants can be audited by any international the green audit. So we will able to provide a complete service package so that the technology, the process, the compliances, the certification should able to stand up and able to do business with big companies. So in order to again to do that, you need to set a right vision. So you want to be the leader, technically strong, environmentally friendly, able to comply, and also you want to capture the major revenue generating metals, precious metals, and not that you are going for any landfill of non valuable waste. We will also provide the right techniques how to neutralize the toxics, which could be anything from the electronic waste, and how to address all those non valuable metals as a secondary feedstock material. So once you set this vision, then comes mission statement. Let me just give a little background about our company. So Vance Chemistry is headed the founder and the managing director of Vance Chemistry, myself, which is Venki. I have about 25 years of experience, and we set up almost 15 over projects across the globe. So I sits on many international committees, as well as I'm one of the board director under SIRI, Sustainable Electronics Recycling Association USA. I'm also one of the non-resident Indian award winner in 2014 under the professional category. So probably globally, not many people under the e-waste business who are experts, both in technically with the global best practices, with understanding of the complete setting up, establishing the process, and making the business successful. So next comes the very important is market analysis. So one needs to understand the market trend prior to start the business and prior to make the decision whether you are going ahead with what kind of investment, what kind of technology, what kind of equipments, and importantly where, which city, which country, and so on. So we will do the analysis like based on the material availability and based on the market growth in the respective regions, whether it's a potentially emerging market, growing market, or stagnant or saturated, or who are all the key generators and stakeholders around the electronic waste. and competitors analysis, what could potentially the government support, the policy matters, policy enforcement, whether informal sector's presence, whether that will hurts your business, and how to transform the informal sectors. And also, of course, when you recycle the material, like when you recover and refine the metals, whether do you have a demand, local demand, or you need to export, or are you able to import. So all this, we put it together under the market analysis. So once you have this complete knowledge of the market, then it's easy for you to design your business model, and you can precisely able to estimate what dollars goes in and what could potentially come out of this business model. The next point is the target market. See, the success of the business is based on the feedstock, how much the metals you can able to collect. So that's a major requirements in the success of our business, sourcing of the feedstock. So most of the e-waste coming out from the original equipment manufacturers like electric and electronic product manufacturers. And secondly, this e-waste also comes out from the bulk consumers, and then individual consumers, institutions, banks, government offices, retailers, distributors, associations, NGOs, and etc. So these are all the generally our key stakeholders to collect the electronic waste. Then you also need to understand the competitors around you, and how you compete. What is your unique selling point or the advantages around your competitors? So basically, our global network and our global understanding of the e-waste, it helps to provide you a good knowledge and what are the potential challenges and what could be potential solutions in your own city or in your own country to be an outstanding e-waste recycling company. That's what comparative analysis we can able to provide. We will help you to get the permits and licenses, and we will also customize the equipment in such a way that the entire life cycle processes runs under very environmental friendly way. By doing so, you can save millions of people's health and safety, apart from turning the waste into value and putting the value into your own country as a secondary feedstock. So the technologies shall be upgradable, so minimum investment required during the expansion, and we provide knowledge sharing to talk to our clients and establish the business model and all. So next comes the sales strategy. So what are the services you wanted to put in your basket? So we can advise you the other possible ways of enhancing the business sales as providing like ITAD services, ITAM services, repair and refurbishment of the triple E products. So the concept is that reduce, reuse, if cannot recycle. Apart from that, we can also help you to make the remarketing services of the repaired electronics. Yeah, the sales projections, which is also important to set up the business. The sales forecast is based on information gathered from our experience and knowledge in the market. The sales projections may give you the idea of timeline to reach the break even after the investment. So, say for example, if you invest X dollars today, how long it takes for you to get back your investments, so called ROI. So generally, in our business, it's less than 2 years. Let me mark this statement: less than 2 years. We will ensure that you will get back your investment within 2 years. So that's what the marketing strategy. There are many specific marketing strategies pertain with this. One, sourcing of right feedstock or the electronic waste sourcing. What techniques need to be followed to achieve the set targets, and present the company in a professional way to all these generators, because we believe one key will not open all the locks. So you need to use different keys to the different customers. So we can able to position and brand your company in such a way that you can able to have this kind of network and service in your basket, so that clients can choose what they want. So that includes also selection of the clients, how to reach the clients, the techniques in marketing. So with this, next is the publicity and advertisement strategy. So I think today it's very important that any companies for that matter, especially our company in the e-waste business, the generators do not aware. As long as they use the electrical and electronic products, they knows the function of these electronic products. But the moment if they are not able to use it, or moment it ends its life functionally, they think it has no value, or they think just give it to someone, make some money. It's not true. Actually, that's where our responsibility starts, in the sense nature giving everything what we want, but we are exploiting too much from the nature. So now it's a time for us how to protect our natural resources, so that our future generations can also survive and sustain in their life. So once the electronic product's life ends, our responsibility starts to give it to the right recycling company. So these are all happens through the publicity. So probably you have to work with various associations, various governmental agencies, through the various media, like a digital media, online, social media, brochures, and you need to participate with educating certain companies, communities, schools, colleges, institutions, and you can have your own app and so on. So there are many ways we will help you to promote your business through various media. Based on our experience, we know how much can be spent for the promotions, and what are the powerful media where you can able to reach out on a faster rate to the clients. Next is a pricing strategy. So having investment, knowing the business cycle, the pricing plays very important role in certain countries. We will able to transfer our knowledge and experience to to set the right price for the right categories of electronic waste. Again, it's not a standard price. So pricing strategy, we have a great experience to support you on the pricing strategy. And again, we can write a complete startup expenditures, uh, break even period, profit margins, what is the OPEX, like operational cost, capital investment. All these we cover in the feasibility study. So finally, of course, sustainability of the business and expansion strategy. So if the business is sustainable for 2 years, and if you want to expand the business into the different cities or different countries, we will also able to support you expansion plan. And we are actually able to look at everything in order to be successful in the total e-waste management. So this all the key ways one needs to one needs to be a successful e-waste business owner. So if any one of you are interested, we would be very happy to support your drive, being a consultant, being a turnkey manager. And let me tell you, to close my remarks today, let me tell you, this business is not just making money. Apart from making money, we are going to make lot of social difference in our planet. First of all, as we all facing the huge climate change problems, there's a lot of social benefits in terms of environmental benefits, in terms of health and safety benefits, and also now the certain key metals are getting very scarce from the natural resources, like gold, copper. Certain rare earth metals are very scarce now because we exploited more than what we supposed to. So the best way is to go for above the ground mining, When heaps of waste lying above the ground, why we need to go for mining? Rather, let's put our hands together to do the modern mining, above the ground mining, which benefits lot to every segments of the life. All living creatures, we need environment. Without environment, we our life is nothing. Now you have seen, witnessed of the COVID situations. People are desperate for the very simple basic need of oxygen just for the breathing. That never be the situations in the thousands of years, but we are facing the huge challenge. The humankind is facing the huge challenge of shortage of oxygens and so on. So this all, we created these problems and we must fix it. So this is the only business, as per my experience, that we have traveled across the globe. It is the only business has so much of satisfaction, so much of commercial strengths, commercial interest, and so much of social benefits, so much of environmental benefits. If any of you are interested to know more, interested to invest in this business, please feel free to contact me. Thank you so much. You all have a great day. Bye bye.